October 16th, 1980, talks continued.
Now the question does not arise that I should meet somebody or they should meet me and I shall feel happy. Such a question never arises. So on the contrary, I advise them the other way. You stay put wherever you are. Don't take the trouble of meeting me.
Not that I will not give you respect if you come.
It's beneficial to be in the neighborhood of sages.
Why do you entertain even such a concept? What are you now? If you have the manifest, where is the question of you are going to a stage and having his association? He is manifest, you are manifest. But so long as you are not able to identify with the manifest, you still think I am an individual. Until then, association of a stage is necessary.
और तुमच्या कल्याण मला स्वागत चालू आहे तुमचं कल्याण तुम्हाला कळतं त्याच्यामुळे तुम्हाला फार आहे.
If you really stabilize and settle down in your consciousness, your visiting anybody will not arise. But presently you are not able to settle down in your own self, in your own consciousness. Hence the trouble. That's why you are running from pillar to post.
कधी जाते खरं 3 महिना त्याला आपण गेला कोण तो आहे विश्व चैतन्य आहे विश्व हे चैतन्य आहे आणि विश्व चैतन्यातून थोडा व्यक्तीला आता व्यवस्था होते आणि तोच सुखी होण्याकरता काय करतो त्याचे दुःख वाटतं.
This is one stage has said that the entire manifest universe is my dwelling place. Not only that, everything animate and inanimate being is myself only.
That consciousness touches individuals as if I am. That's all.
मृत्यू पर्यंत बसायपर्यंत सर्वांगे सुख होणार नाही सर्वांगे सुखी होणार अन्न गेला तर दुःख वगैरे पण करत नसतो दुःख जरी असेल तरी करतात नसतो त्याच्यावर त्याचा परिणाम नाही.
So long as you think that you are an individual, until then you will have the trouble of this pain and pleasure. You will be involved in that. But once you are stabilized in the manifest consciousness, any amount of pain will have no effect on you, because it will be universal pain only. If at all any pain is there, it is universal.
बहुत घेऊन जातो ते बॉलमध्ये 5 महिन्यात केलं होत नाही तो 5 महिन्यात होत नाही 5 घेऊन गेलो मग पाणी घ्यायचं आल्यावर तोड गेला पण ते तोडत नाही हाता तर मला काय होऊन मला होतं नाना चमत्कार पण त्यांनी अवघड राव त्याच्यात मग आपण अवघड जग म्हणजे काय देत पुण्य हमको संतोष घोड़ा करते हैं सम्मान आपला करता मग
Yesterday evening, he suddenly felt very weak. And while going to the toilet, he was not able to hold that pot also. So some of the pot was full of water. And later on, he could not handle that pot also. And then he felt giddy and he slipped probably. So he said, after all, what is this? This is part of the play of the universal. So he said, very few people realize all this play or all this suffering in this fashion, that this is part of the universal play. People might attain lot of spiritual knowledge. Still they consider themselves as an individual. And they acquire lot of merit, virtue, and then they want to depart from this world. Before dying, they want to have lot of virtues with them. With that concept they die, although they might be having lot of spiritual knowledge.
संपूर्ण अन्याला बोलवायचं खाते जायला मला धरायला एवढी पण कंपनी जेवढा जर मला बोललो समजा काय आणि ती नाव समजा नाही पण ते अण्णा येऊन गेलं बरं म्हणतो विश्वजन्म विषय करता सगळ्या अनुभवाने प्रभाव आहे ज्ञानानं माझ्याकडे श्रद्धा दोन्ही नाहीये अवघड विश्वास किंबहुना चलाच्यावरच आहे मी नाही हे अवघड चलाच्यावरच आहे त्याचं मी आली तर नको घ्यायला तुला मी का पगार भरणार तुमचा
Body has no energy to explain lot of things. And that lady who had come yesterday, I had to start right from the scratch. And where is the energy here? Anyway, he said yesterday, in continuation of that weakness, he felt so weak at that moment, he felt that he should call Anna for the night to keep company here, because in case he has to go down, there must be somebody. He felt even to that extent. But that phase of weakness remained for some time. Today he is again all right. He is fit enough to talk. He said, now suppose something happens, it will be happening again in the universal play. Any happening and this play is of the universe. And I am not in that. I as absolute, I am out of it. All these plays all happen. Since everything is universal play, even an death of an ant means death of the manifest universe. Because the consciousness of the ant, when it is gone, means that particular universe is gone. We are so intimately one with the manifest universe. Not only you, even an ant. The consciousness of the ant means universal consciousness. Our consciousness is also universal consciousness. We are intimately that one with the manifest universe. So when this is the thing, suppose the death occurs, whose death? How would you like to die? Would you like to die as somebody? This is part of the play of the universe. You are the universe. So where are you as an individual? If you really understand what I am driving at, from what standpoint are you going to ask questions? What are you?
गावातील बाजू हे आमच्याकडे पाणी कुठे गावातल्या पाण्याचं आम्हाला पाणी आहे का गाव नावाचं सगळं पाण्याचं आम्हाला ज्ञान आहे का आम्ही आपल्याचं अवघ्या जगाचे आपण अवघ्या जगाचे दर्शन आहे. तुम्ही जगाकडे जाणं जगाकडे
Now suppose you collect water in your measure and you claim this is my water. But when that is exhausted, you have to again depend on the universal water only, is it not? So how far you are going to claim exclusively as your? Have you ever heard that God means manifest in your manifestation only? Public, not an individual. Have you ever heard like that? That God is not an individual but manifest principle. That manifest principle means you are. Because you are, your world is, your manifest world is. If you are, your manifest world is. Therefore you are means manifest world only.
all the Supreme India हमको करता मुंबई से और रास्ता लगे परंतु मनुष्य से नहीं आता परमात्मा से हमारी सिद्धि है
हो
परमात्मा को पता है पक्का है क्या चीजें मेरे लगा क्या कहना चाहिए परमात्मा जिंदगी चाहिए.
It is fortunately for me, in the spiritual path which he has been following, he could not get any power for miracles or doing miracles, nor could he read the past or the future. All these powers also were not available to him. But fortunately he got one thing, that is Paramatma Swarupa Siddhi, that is the absolute abidance, that he could acquire with the grace of his Guru. He said, if I had got all those powers, probably I would not have reached this ultimate absolute identification. I would have vegetated only at that lower stage of displaying my power to the public, and I would have remained there only. I would have not attained this highest stage.
मला सिद्धी कशी झाली आहे जे परमात्मा परमात्मा कसं सिद्ध झालाय माझ्या बायको मला तर ज्ञान सिद्ध झालाय तसं माझी बायको मला तर ज्ञान मला ना कसं सिद्ध झालाय बायको माझी परमात्मा कसं
Now how that acquisition of that absolute ultimate state, how is it like? So he describes, my wife is dead. Now I have that knowledge, I have that definite knowledge that my wife is dead and gone. It's just like an acquisition of a knowledge for conviction that my wife is dead and gone. Exactly like that, my abidance in the absolute is as tangible, as convincing that I am the absolute.
परमात्मा स्वरूपात नाही सर मला म्हणता स्वरूपात सिद्धी मला मिळाली आहे आमची कधी मला बायको मिळाली मला सिद्धी मिळाली आहे शुद्ध झालं
Of my wife is established fact. Similarly, my abidance in the absolute is also an established fact.
मान्य करतील
Will the so-called scholars in spirituality, will they accept my statement? Will they accept my statement like this?
अहम भावाचा आधार फुकला गेला पाहिजे ना अहम भावाचा आधार म्हणून फुकला गेला पाहिजे ना.
He has hoped that if they are honest, they will accept Maharaj's statement. But Maharaj says, provided the very base of their identity on an egoistic principle, that I am somebody, unless that is demolished, they will not accept.
काय सांगणार म्हणजे पण तो हे वाटते आहे सगळ्यांच्या सगळं काढून टाकलं
हो हो.
सोपं आहे.
You know, people, lot of people, they come here. What type of knowledge can I expound to them? Because they are coming with a load of impressions right from childhood. Lot of concepts collected right from childhood. Is fully loaded, their mind is fully loaded with that. Where is the energy here to unload all that? If they unload all that and come here, they can receive the knowledge. But since they come with that, all that burden, they will not be in a position to receive what I say.
त्यांच्या मंदिरात गुण
हो
गुण
हो
त्याच्यामध्ये पदार्थाच्या संबंधातील गुणावर परमात्मा पदार्थावर करतो ना काय करणार
Yeah. He says, no, I said they come with lot of concepts and impressions, right, from childhood. Impressions are made where? On what? Impressions are made on the quintessence of that food essence juice. What is that quintessence? That consciousness, that I amness. On that I amness, these impressions are made, right from childhood. That consciousness of I amness is not there if the food essence juice is not there. That I amness depends essentially on the food essence juice.
फायद्याचं म्हणून कशावर झालं आहे ते काय
On the one principle, these impressions are made, right from childhood.
एक महिन्याची काउंट करत असेल आता तुम्ही पण ज्ञान वाढलेलं आहे पण बालपण म्हणजे काय आपण विचार करतो धर्मांत बालपण म्हणजे काय आपण विचार करतो
It is all these impressions are made on that child principle. Ignorant child principle. But what is that child principle? Do we ever investigate?
Could who got the impressions he is asking? You have only to understand.
And this is not some trouble.
Oh.
त्याच्यावर बोलायचं नामा
हो 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 हो
मला बोलण्याची बात तेच करते नाही करणार लाकडाला बांधतो लाकडा
He himself defines what is that child principle. He says normally in the villages, he goes back to his village, where the porridge is made out of rice, porridge. And porridge is not eaten straight away fresh. It is eaten after a couple of days. So when it gets properly mature, not sour.
4 minutes.
So he says the impression is made on that spoonful of porridge. Not exactly porridge. The principle, dormant principle in the porridge. When he says spoonful of porridge means the principle which is dormant condition in the porridge. When the porridge is consumed, that I amness is sustained. So on that I amness, which is in dormant condition in that spoonful of porridge. So the I amness, what he wants to say, I amness is the outcome of that food which comes from outside. When he consumes, that I am.
अभिव्यक्ती बोलतो ही अभिव्यक्ती में आप कोण म्हणून मन झालं कुठे त्या नमस्कार नाचमध्येच आहे गाणी जमती पण करतात
That worm is that body is to be eaten at the right moment. If you delay, then that will be worms. Just before that you must consume.
जन्म पदार्थ अंमल झाल्याशिवाय जंतू निर्माण होत नाही.
Oh.
तो निर्माण होतो. जन्म पदार्थ आमल्याशिवाय त्याच्यामध्ये आनंद निर्माण होतो. आहे तुमच्याकडे शास्त्र?
अगदी बरोबर आहे.
मला मला पाय जातील मागावं.
Really understand what I have said and realize what I have said. People will fall at your feet and they will ask you, from where did you get all this knowledge? Who was the person who gave you this knowledge? Okay. Did you really get from a person, from a state? Did you really see him? This will be the question people will ask.
आत्मज्ञानाने होतो, आत्मदानाने होतो.
Here.
Important thing. If you want to repay this great knowledge that you have received, it will be repaid only through knowledge of self, knowledge of your own identity, not with 5 rupees.
No, further. Not only that, by surrendering that knowledge, by paying off that knowledge to me. Which knowledge? I am a teacher. Because you the absolute are not an I amness also. So when you get that knowledge, don't claim it and sit there don't sit pretty there only. You surrender that also. That's why he is saying, the food which you consume, that porridge, in that lies the I amness. You are not the food, therefore you are not the I amness also. So thus you surrender that I amness also as a gift. Then only you will be in the lap of the Absolute. You will be the Absolute.
October 16, 1980, afternoon.
October 16th, 1980, evening session begins.
मृत्यूचं भय हे देहाच्या आसक्तीतून
त्याच्या ओळखीच्या मार्गावरती याची ओळख देहाची आपली ओळख न त्याची आपण दिला तो आत्माच नाही. देहाची ओळख आपली ओळख नव्हे असं जर कधी झालं मग ती आत्मा.
What is the cause of the fear of death? Maharaj says identification with the body gives rise to fear of death. देहबुद्धीपासून नाहीशी व्हायला सुरू करतात.
आपल्या ध्यानात देहाची ओळख आहे. आपल्या ध्यानात देहाची ओळख नाही करता. आपण असं आपण असं नाही ध्यान आपण सर्व व्हावं. ध्यान म्हणजे ज्ञान म्हणजे घ्या. आपण असलं ध्यान आपण ज्ञान फक्त हळूहळू कसं काय आहे ते आपण प्रगत होईल. कसं नाही कसं काय आहे ते आपण प्रगत होईल. पण आपण आपल्या ध्यानात आले ते ध्यान आपण आपल्या ध्यानात कुठून कसं आलं त्याचं ज्ञान केले.
This is eye consciousness is because of the body. So there is a tendency to identify yourself with the body, although you are not. So how to get rid of this identification with the body is that you meditate on this consciousness itself. You are the consciousness and meditate on that, and that consciousness will tell you all the secrets about what you are.
what the knowledge that you are, that principle, because of which you are able to talk. It's not the body that is talking.
ज्ञान नहीं है तो फिर मृत्यु से ज्ञान है, मरण से ज्ञान है। पहिला जर कानावर आलेला जन्म झालेला तो मृत्यू असल्यास त्याच्या मुलीचा अनुभव, या मुलीचा अनुभव आहे का हे उत्तम बघायचं. जन्माचा अनुभव नसून दुसरा जन्म भोगावा लागतो. जेव्हा जन्म झाला असेल तेव्हा माझा जन्म झाला असं ज्ञान आहे का नाही. त्याच्या लागला ते.
It is said that you are born, but you don't have any experience of your own. You have been told. Now you are also told that you are going to die. Whether you have any knowledge, whether you will have, that is another question. So you have to find out whether you are really born, whether there was any birth. Then you will come to know about the death also.
त्याच्यावर सगळं चाललेलं आहे. आत्मज्ञानाचा अनुभव काय सगळं जणांचा अनुभव आहे. दुसऱ्याचा जन्म दुसऱ्याचा वाचतो. दुसऱ्याकडे दुसऱ्याच्या मदतीशिवाय काय असेल जाग आणि जो जागांचा प्रवेश करते ही अवस्था पडते. ज्या वचनावर सगळं तर लागतं त्या लोकांच्या जे कळतो म्हणजे ही त्रिपुटी ह्याच्यामध्ये आहे. त्यांची तो व्यवहार करते पण त्याला आकार नाही. झोपेला आकार नाही, जागृतीला आकार नाही, प्राणाला आकार नाही. प्राणाची भाषा म्हणजे मन, करा प्राणाची भाषा म्हणजे मन, त्याला आकार नाही. मग तिथे दोन्ही मिळून हे ज्ञान आहे एवढंच आहे पण त्याला आकार नाही. तुम्ही आम्ही जाग हो आणि जाणीव होतो पण सर्व ह्याच्यावर अवलंबून ठेवलेलं आहे. जगण्याचा म्हणजे कुठून निर्माण झाला तर जाणलं पाहिजे. त्याच्यानंतर ज्ञान करावं.
Whatever you say that it is your knowledge is whatever people have told you or you have read somewhere. Without being told by anyone, whatever you have three things. One is that awakening state, the deep sleep state, and this knowingness, that consciousness, I consciousness. These three have appeared without anybody telling you, isn't it? Nobody told you that you are awake. It is not necessary to ask anyone. So all your worldly activities go on because you have heard something or you have read something. On that you try to do, act in the world.
जो आहे आपल्याला आपली माहिती काय आणि ज्ञान काय आहे.
What knowledge do you have about yourself without asking or reading anywhere? Kind of.
म्हणून वेदांत मध्ये पराव आणि पराव करतो. मी बांधल्या तुम्ही करतो ना दुसरा वेगळा आहे. परंतु ते उमजत नाही. का उमजत नाही? त्याचा ध्यास देत नाही. कानपाठ करून जातो.
Only when you have a great urge to know yourself, you can know. Otherwise, it is very difficult. You are told that you are apart from all this. Your existence is totally apart from whatever you see. But still, to understand that, it is difficult because there is no need. Only the needy or there is urge. Only you can find out, not otherwise.
तुम्ही पण आम्हाला काय सांगा. आम्हाला विचार हवा आहे परंतु दुसऱ्याकडून ऐकलं सांगू नका. कोणाकडून ऐकले भाषा सांगू नका. तुम्हाला तुमची माहिती काय असेल आम्हाला जरूर कळलं. मला हवी आहे.
If people come here, he tells them that you give me some information about yourself. I am interested in knowing. But don't tell me something which somebody has told you or you have read somewhere. But that information I don't want. What information you have of your own, that you can tell.
आपण अशी जातो आपल्या लक्षात घ्या. काय कोण काळ होता, वय काय होतं, पण परिस्थिती काय होती, आपण असल्याचे आपल्या ध्यानात आले तेव्हा काळ काय होता, वय काय होतं, काय म्हणतो त्याची परिस्थिती.
तुम्ही आपल्या जर तुमच्या ध्यानात जेव्हा आलं तर तुमचं वय काय होतं, तुम्ही जेव्हा तुम्हाला आपण आहो आपण जेव्हा ध्यानात आला तेव्हा तेव्हा काय वय होतं, जेव्हा तुम्हाला पहिल्या लक्षात आलं की आपण आहे म्हणून
त्यावेळी मिळत नाही ते मुक्त आहे. त्याला त्याला जेव्हा आपण अस्तित्व करतो त्या अस्तित्वाचं वय आपण कसं समजू शकतो. आता वैकी असं काही सांगता नाही येणार. किती वर्षापासून 2 वर्षाला फार जाऊन जाणू शकतो. 1 वर्ष 2 वर्षाचा असेल जाऊन जाणू शकतो आपण त्या असतो. म्हणजे जेव्हा काळ्या लक्षात आले असेल तेव्हा जाऊन आपण असल्याचं आपल्या लक्षात आलं असेल. तोपर्यंत काळ्या लक्षात आली नाही तोपर्यंत आपण असल्याचं आपल्या लक्षात आलं. बरं आम्ही बघू तुमचं प्रत्येक काम when you started knowing you had a body, if you are the body, only when the body was there you started knowing that you are. Only after the appearance of the body, body was the prerequisite for you to know yourself. आता ब्रह्म कोणत्याची बॉडी होतो. हो मग बॉडी हे काय होतं आणि बॉडी मध्ये काय होतं. Let us suppose that at the age of 2 of that body, you started knowing yourself. What is that body comprising what? What is that body like? आपल्याला खावलेला खाल्लेला पदार्थ आकारामध्ये बॉडी नव्हे काय. Is it not the form of whatever you consume? Is not the body a form of whatever you have consumed, whatever food you have consumed? खाल्लेल्या अन्नाचा आकार नव्हे का, अन्नाचा नव्हे का. We can say is not the form of the food we consume. What is body otherwise? म्हणजे आता आपण असल्याचं प्रेम, आपण असल्याचं प्रेम आणि त्या प्रेमाची आवड. आपण म्हणलं प्रेम म्हणजे जाणू त्याची आवड. म्हणजे प्रेम बसवण्याकरता जगाचा व्यापार चाललेला आहे. आपण याच्याला कळतो सांगून ठेवा पाहिजे. बरोबर. In that body, the principle I know, I am, you know you are, that principle is there. And that you are principle is the very principle which loves to be, which likes to continue its being. That is the primary love it has. And based on this primary love, it is busy with so many other occupations, with so many other jobs, simply because it wants to sustain that love to be, which is in the body. आपल्याला जाणतो असते, जाणवत असेल आपल्याला जाणतो सांभाळण्याकरता नाना प्रयत्न करतो. ब्रह्मातिका काय समजतात आपण अंगाची जहाली म्हणजे आपण अंगाचे प्रेम आपण प्रेम हा तो लोभ आहे आपण प्रेम हा आहे आपण प्रेम याची उत्पन्न आहे म्हणजे आपण आवडीची आवड म्हणून ते काय आहे ते समाजात असू शकत नाही पण पदार्थ जन्म आहे सत्य आता सत्य गुण आहे प्रसंगामध्ये फलांच्या मानलं गेलेलं आहे परंतु सत्वाचा सत्व गुण आहे विधाचा रसाचा जो मला साखरेमध्ये नसा आहे मग झालाय त्याचा देहाच्या रसाचा गुणधर्म आपण त्याच्या प्रेमामध्ये वावरतोय आपण प्रेमामध्ये वावरतोय हा देव सत्वाचा गुण आहे I know you know. बोला
Because in a often said this, they again repeat for their sake. Because in every insect, worm, etc., that Jnana Tattva, but the quality of knowing that has no form.
सगळा प्रॉब्लेम होता आपण आपले जन्म घेऊन तुम्हाला जन्म घेऊन सुद्धा पाहिजे आमच्या ठिकाणी काय नको असेल तर आपण खर्च पण नको आपण जर खर्च आहे खर्च पण फक्त नको आम्हाला काय बोला
Normally for all beings, all other beings, they would like to retain their being and they might invite a number of births also. Provided this beingness could be sustained, they are happy to have any number of births, but they want to retain. Maharaj says, from my standpoint, it is a different story. I don't want to have this beingness. Leave aside birth. I want to dispose of the beingness.
त्याचा सुद्धा विषय काय नाही त्या पदार्थ जन्म आहे पदार्थ जन्मी आहे आणि पदार्थाचा रस आणि त्याचा भूत सामील आहे आता मी जाणे सत्वायोगाचा म्हणून तीन क्रियेने गावाचे आहे आणि ती कायमध्ये प्राण म्हणून वाचा म्हणून आणि त्या तत्वाचा गुण ज्ञान म्हणून देवाचं आहे त्याच्यामध्ये कोणता स्थिर असू शकेल तिथे मरण म्हणजे काय या तिघापैकी कोणतं ते स्थिर राहू शकेल प्राण प्राणाची वाचा भाषा प्राणाचा गुण आहे की नाही वाचांनी प्राण आहे तिथे तो ज्ञान अजून आहे सत्वाचा सत्वामध्ये प्राण निर्माण झाला आहे ते क्रियाबरोबर कसं म्हणू ते संदेह सत्व सत्वामध्ये पण गोष्टीला निर्माण झालं आहे तो हलका होते का वरचा निर्माण तर पण तसंच आहे सत्वामध्ये गुण आहे हे मला हे काय आलं नाही पण आता समुद्रानं मांडू आलं का समुद्रानं मांडू तसं अन्य ज्ञान सत्वाचं पाणी सत्व पाण्याचा गुण बोला या बाजूला तुम्ही निकाल घेतलाय का मी चांगलं मी ऐकून झालं मनमन गेला काय करतो मनमन कोण आहे का मनमन तुमच्या उचललं आहे का बरोबर काय करतात मनमन गेला
To get to the root or the essence of my talk. To get down to the root or essence of my talk. So it's up your huh? He said, now if you take salt water, suppose there is salt water, you taste it. Oh, you say it is salt water, it's the sea water. This taste, salty taste, is because of the sea water. You immediately come to that conclusion. So similarly here, that this I amness is a product of this food essence. And this body is made of what? 5 elements, out of the 5 elements. This is the outcome, food body. And the taste of that, just like the salt taste is the taste of the sea water. Similarly, the taste of this body, fragrance of this body, is the knowledge I am. He said, it is not going to remain. He said, when the food gets decomposed, when the food is decomposed and when it gets sour, the worms are formed. Worms are formed there. Similarly, in this body, this I-amness is there. It's only a question of difference in grade. That is also that knowingness is there. Here also this knowingness is there. Now with this body, vital breath is there. With the vital breath, the touch of I-amness has come now. Now I-amness and the vital breath. With the vital breath, the language flows. With the vital breath, the sound is there, and sound develops into language. So in case of death, is there death to the vital breath? Is there death to the language? Can there be death to the I-amness? The body will drop down. So he says, you are not that I-amness also finally. This I-amness is the product of the food essence body. You are not that.
मला काही प्राप्ती पाहिजे प्राप्ती बघण्याचा तुमच्याकडे तुमचा नमुना काय
You want to acquire something. You want to possess something. But what is your temper? What are you? First investigate that. What are you? To possess something, what are you first?
अन्न संपला अन्न त्याने संपला Why you?
Suppose all this food essence is consumed, is exhausted. Where are you?
स्वतःला कोणाला नाही कुशलांना सांगितलं ज्ञान
हो
फळा वाचून फळा वाजून फळा शकतो
No person has his own direct knowledge. He collects all knowledge about himself through somebody else. Whatever other people give him knowledge about himself, he collects that as his knowledge. He doesn't have his own direct knowledge.
Very puzzled.
फार गोंधळात पडले.
Because, I don't know, I had the impression that Maharaj says that when you the question has been asked many times, that how are we to get rid of this causal body and how are we to think on the ultimate. And it has always been said that you just hold yourself in the I amness. Hold yourself in the I amness. But just now, Maharaj, he says that even the I amness will go. So then, if we are supposed to hold ourselves in the I amness, and now he says that that will also go, then where on earth are we?
आपण आज इतके दिवस सांगितलं की मी ही जाणीव पकडून ठेवा आणि आता म्हणतात ती जाणीव सुद्धा तू नाही आम्ही असायचं कुठे
ते सत्प्रकार गुण आहे. तो कल्याणाकडून गुणांचा धरून पाहिजे. राणी नाही तो सत्प्रकार गुण आहे. हे खावत नाही तर याचा पाणी समुद्राला पाणी आहे. हे गुण आहे उसाचा रस आहे. You know.
You must get to know that. Until then, catch hold of that. What that I amness or knowingness is, to find it out, to investigate about that, become one with that.
And then know at the end that that will also go.
That will also go. म्हणजे नंतर ते पण जाणार का?
हो.
Yes. But you don't go. त्याला भीती आहे माझा निकाल लागतो की काय?
नाही नाही, भीती नाही काय हं? भीती नाही.
आमचं काय झालं मला आमचं पुढं काय झालं कल्चर पण नको कल्चर पण सेवाच नको आमचं पुढं काय झालं कमी काय होणार झालं निर्वाण निर्गुण निरंजन परम धर्म होणार
Yes,
म्हणजे ट्रेन नकडे म्हणजे होता यांचे डॉक्टर मी बोलतो
हो हो बरोबर बरोबर. He is telling approach.
October 16th, 1980, evening session continued.
He is telling approach knowledge. Approach means directly his own, exclusively and directly his own. Parosh means somebody else's knowledge. So he has posed your question. He said, no, I don't like this beingness or that I amness, product of this body, food body. I don't like that I amness. Now when that I amness goes, what happens to me? He said, that me is the absolute, which is nirgun. It has no quality now. It is nirvan, it has no sample. It is niranjan, it is unblemished. That is that state.
We get to that state by concentrating on the I am, holding on to the I am.
ही निर्गुण निरंजन जी स्थिती आहे ही जाणीवर लक्ष केंद्रित केल्यावर मग मिळते ना निर्गुण स्थिती.
जाणीव पातळ होतो अधिक होते तेव्हा देतो.
So when said completely, then what remains is the absolute. It dissolves completely.
So then, I'm so sorry to repeat this, but then the method of getting it is this
This
method.
only.
This method of holding on to the I amness.
म्हणजे तंत्र म्हणजे हेच जाणीवेला पकडून राहायचं हेच तंत्र ना.
तंत्र
म्हणजे निर्गुण निरंजन काय असेल
तुम्ही पकडून हळूहळू
in due course. When consciousness abides in consciousness, it will gradually get dissolved, and what will remain is only that absolute Nirgun Niranjan.
It's something different. Has absolute become this consciousness? Who has become this consciousness? Has absolute become this consciousness?
हे जे परमतत्व जे आहे निर्गुण निरंजन तेच जाणीव झालं का तेच जाणीव झालं का
त्याच्यावर निर्माण झाले ऊब चालणी झाली ऊब निर्माण झाली ती जाणीव झाली कोणा काय माहिती हवं ते म्हणावं
whatever born or the steam that appeared on it, on the absolute, that is that consciousness.
आता ही जाणी ऊब गेली म्हणजे काय ऊब
Now suppose this ball goes out of the body. So what has happened to that consciousness?
Take this effort, this
Which effort?
consciousness,
Effort of what?
effort of thinning down the consciousness, shading down the consciousness, making it thin, dissolving it. Who has to make this happen?
हा प्रयत्न कोणी करायचा? जाणीवेचा निकाल लावायचा.
कोणी करायचं?
ते
तुम्ही करणार तर कल्पना करणार, ती कल्पना पूर्णपणे करायचं कोण नसतं होणार. कल्पना किती
You will only build a concept.
कल्पना नसतं होणार. कल्पना किती
Even this concept, the consciousness will dissolve.
The consciousness has to make an effort to hold the consciousness. The
जाणीवे में
why is that necessary?
जाणीवेने जाणीवेला पकडून ठेवायचा प्रयत्न का करायला पाहिजे? का करावा म्हणतो?
सोचत नाही म्हणून.
Because consciousness cannot sustain itself, cannot tolerate its consciousness.
अर्थात इकडे कोण काय करतो सोचून नाही म्हणावं. उगाच घेऊन हे तरी करते तरी करते हाताला जम जाऊन
A consciousness, because it cannot sustain itself in the form of a personality, it is busy all over the field.
बोला. Putting an ice if there is a high fever.
फार जीवर जर आला, ताप जर आला म्हणजे आईस डोक्यावर ठेवणं अशासारखेच आहे का?
हो हो.
येस.
अकरावांचा अपार करणे क्रिया चालू आहे.
The process of destruction is continuously going on.
Why not we see the drama? Just see.
You yourself create a concept and you, instead of, you want to substitute that concept with another concept. ते म्हणतात हे आईस डोक्यावर ठेवण्यापेक्षा हे नाटक का बघू नये? आणि थोडी कल्पना आहे. येस इज अ बेटर.
बघण्याची क्रिया कशाने घडते याची काय आहे एवढं ओळख.
बट ओनली अंडरस्टँड.
बघण्याची क्रिया कशामुळे घडते ही दुसऱ्या
This observing process, how it happens, through what aid it happens, how it happens, understand that. Not observing the drama, but the process of observing, how it happens. Be watchful there.
मुली आपले होऊन गेले. पण स्वसत्तेने जगायचं कोणा सत्ता आहे का? ब्रह्माची झाली तरी स्वसत्तेने राहण्याची सत्ता कोणाला आहे का? अधिकार आहे का? असं का? तुमच्या पंचानु स्मृती याच्यावर आधारलेलं आहे. पंचमुखाच्या सत्वा होतो. सत्व जिल्हा होतो कळते पण नकळतच जा. सत्व मजबूत आहे ताकद खूप आहे. त्यावेळेस हिंद होऊन गेलं, ताकद कमी गेलं, हळूहळू तेच पण गेलं. वेदांनी चलामध्ये लोकांना म्हणायचं तेव्हा लोकांनी म्हणायचं मेला लोकांनी म्हणायचं जन्म झाला त्याला माहिती नाही जन्म झाला.
So many great personalities have come and gone. No doubt they were great personalities and they had lot of authority. But did they have the authority to perpetuate their beingness, their existence? They had no authority at all. Their beingness appears spontaneously, it has gone also spontaneously. That beingness is the product of the food essence body. When the food essence got consumed, the beingness also has gone.
तर बाहेरचं तुम्हाला ज्ञान झालं म्हणजे काय झालंय?
Huh?
त्या बाहेरचं तुम्हाला ज्ञान झालं म्हणजे काय काय झालंय तुम्ही ज्ञान झालं नसतं?
He says you got knowledge. Exactly what has happened, for which you say you got the knowledge. मी म्हटलं नाही कधी मला ज्ञान झालं.
येते का मग?
Huh?
मग येते का झालं?
Then why do you come?
Want to get the knowledge.
मला मिळवायचे ज्ञान.
झालं म्हणून येते.
Huh?
ज्ञान झालं म्हणून येते. तू म्हटलं मी मिळेल. ज्ञान झालं म्हणून येते.
He says, because you got the knowledge, that's why you are coming. Knowledge, that's why you are coming.
And tell him that I am a trickster and a bit of a fraud.
मी काय अप्रामाणिक आहे. कळलं काय?
काय?
मी अप्रामाणिक आहे म्हणतो.
जगामध्ये प्रामाणिक काय पाहिजे? तुम्ही आपले लहान होते केव्हाचे 200 वर्ष झाले. प्रामाणिक काय? प्रवाहाचं काय येईल का? ते बनवून गेलो. प्रामाणिकपणा कसं नाही लगा?
There is no honesty at all. Everything is fraud.
त्याच्यात बदल कधी झाला नाही, होणार नाही. ते प्रामाणिक जगात काय आहे? म्हणजे प्रामाणिक आहे.
Every situation is changing. Whatever identities you hold on to, you held on, right from your childhood, have also changed. Those identities never remain with you constant. There is nothing honest in this world.
ते कोणत्या ओळखीत केला कोणती ओळख माझ्या सवासाला आवडली शेवटी असं झालं चमचम पाणी घालता मिळेल.
Suppose I live for 200 years. Suppose I live for 200 years also. This identity has remained constantly with me. It is continuously changing. My identity is continuously changing. I was a child, and at the age of 200 years old, I can't remember myself. I am bedridden. I am to be fed. This is a state of affairs.
Mr. Interpreter, I want to ask you something, not necessarily Maharaj. Please tell me, just want to get it straight in my mind. When he says to hold on to the I am, that he means the consciousness, no? He means the consciousness, not the
Consciousness, consciousness, you know you are.
Yes,
Without words.
yes.
To that.
That is not the body, and
Not
that is
at all.
not the absolute. That is the
No.
middle thing.
Yeah.
That is the middle one.
Yeah.
I
That is the
am.
only capital you have got now. You know you are.
The I am, not the body, not the absolute.
No,
but the
not the words also.
Not the body.
It is how strange and amazing. No situation, nothing in this world is honest. It is continuously changing. And still we want to embrace any situation or any identity, thinking that it is going to remain honest to me, faithful to me.
काही जण मला जे वाटतं आम्ही लोकांना विसरून ठेवला महात्मा म्हणला आणि मला मुकुट चढला जगाच्या आकाशाला पोहोचला गाडी जाऊन मस्त झालं. प्रामाणिकपणा आहे का? कोणती योग्यता जरी भडकली तर एक प्रामाणिकपणा काय हे कळलं म्हणजे काय महत्व आहे कशाला? लबाड आणि लबाडचा भक्त कोण होणार आहे? म्हणजे मला जाणीचा सहवास नको. लबाडचा कळ लबाडीचा कळ कोणी कळत नसेल ना परमात्मा शिवाजी मला लबाडी कळणार रवाली म्हणजे काय हे कळलं पाहिजे.
What did he say in wisdom?
Suppose because of my so-called worthiness, you elevate me to sky high and you put a big crown also on my head. But how long that is also going to last? One day it's going to collapse. So even such a great elevated identity which you gave me is not going to last. The highest fraud, the highest dishonesty is revealed in spiritualism, in spirituality. And the spirituality is the acme of dishonesty. I amness itself is the most dishonest principle. That's why I don't like this I amness now. By following in pursuit of spirituality, you get to know what this I amness is. And you understand what a great cheat this I amness is. So having known this I amness, you transcend the I amness. Therefore, beingness is very much devoted to beingness.
That is what we've
This
got,
is the primary bhakti.
and this is what we've got to transcend.
Yes, but first you must know what it is. Earlier you used to say, when a spy goes, when the spy goes in the camp of the other party, he becomes one with that party. And when he comes to know completely, thoroughly, then he explores that. Explore means he transcends that. Similarly, like a spy, you must become one with the consciousness. Get to know what the consciousness is,
And then let it
and then transcend it.
Can't it mean? He doesn't concentrate on prayer.
He tells you, Bhakti Marg only, consciousness, meditating on consciousness is the very acme of Bhakti. What you are fond of a Bhakti is that dual Bhakti. A God you create and you are devoted to a God. Or a say you create and you are devoted.
I want to know what a
Whether
jnana.
he expounds Bhakti Marg or Jnana Marg.
No. I know he expounds jnana. I would like a bhakti marg explanation by a jnani.
तुला भक्ती मार्गाचं स्पष्टीकरण ज्ञानाकडनं पाहिजे आहे. भक्ती मार्गाचं स्पष्टीकरण
रोज 3-3 तास ध्यान करतो.
मेडिटेट एव्हरी डे फॉर 3 hours.
तुला वाचवा पडलाय का? 3-3 तास ध्यान कर रोज. मग तुझं ध्यान भेटून जाईल, तुला कळेल.
Because this bhakti marg is not available on the street. We have to do penance of meditation 3 hours every day. And when that meditation is sublimated, then you will know what the bhakti marg is.
Sublimated peace.
हे ध्यान जेव्हा गळून पडेल, आपण म्हटलं म्हणजे काय, आपण 3 तास ध्यान करू.
तुला राग झोपला म्हणजे बरं वाटतं म्हणजे काय?
No, how can I tell you? When you are in deep sleep, you feel very happy. What do you mean by that?
आता 2 बोला. लोक 4 बोला, आता 2 बोला.
Hold on to your worthiness like this, what you are, and then sleep.
योग्य आता पोहा कुठून मिळतो? कुठून मिळतो?
Or anything, to what extent you know it is worthy. How far you can know it is worthy enough.
अपमान मेरे को ये तो अलग है भाई
whichever worthiness is there, that you can assess is not worthy at all. So worthiness is really not worthy. Any worthiness for which you get a proof, that is not really worthy.
योगी है द्वैत है द्वैत नियोगी है द्वैत है नियोगी का सेवा का बताएंगे योग मतलब जीवन पाइए योग मतलब जीवन पाइए का करना है
When you talk of yogi, yoga or yogi means the one who has link. When you talk of a yogi, it means duality is there. You express duality is becoming one. That is the yogi. The true state is the yogi. It is beyond linking at all. Because in that state nothing else but only that prevails. No. In that niyoti state, in that absolute state, where there is no question of linking, because there is no duality, there is no design, there is no color, there is no form.
क्या है तो बोला कोई और नहीं तो बोला भी कोई ये हो गया योगी आत्मस्थिति सगळ्याला माहिती आहे आपण लागलेली नाही
Non-dual state pervades and prevails everywhere. It touches or it is in every being. But this state of multiplicity is the cheat. This multiplicity what we see is the cheat. It's the fraud. But in that absolute niyogi state, everything is complete. Only that prevails.
मला मार्ग सिद्ध प्राप्त झाली म्हणून फोनाची मुलगा ठेवणार नाही काय सिद्ध पोहोचले लगा द्या
He says, why do I talk so daringly? He says, because I got some big acquisition. And he says, you now speak out what is that acquisition. I don't know what he exactly means, but he had said, I was charged with a sickness. That was my acquisition. And he knows that sickness is only to his consciousness.
सिकनेस का नाम था
He's charged with the sickness of cancer.
काय सिद्धी
That is my acquisition, is it? And that acquisition is for whom? For my consciousness. And I am not that consciousness.
एवढी भक्ती जन्मभर करून भक्त करून
Having done a lot of spirituality, lot of penance, could this be the acquisition? This cancer, could this be the acquisition? No, I have discarded everything, including the consciousness, who received this acquisition of cancer.
बात में जाऊंगा बोलता लगे कसम की जरूरत है तो साहब
I dismiss everything. I dispose of everything. I liquidate everything.
काय बंद पड़ा कभी मला तरी बचाव मला बचाव
A normal man who is possessed by such a disease will be going from pillar to post requesting for remedy, requesting remedies so that his disease could be cured. But I am not interested in that.
Observing the observer or observing the observation, how does one do that? बरोबर पतंगाला तुम्ही मला कोणी
Who has to see now? Who will see? बघणाऱ्याकडे कसं बघायचं म्हणून केलं याचं Who has to see?
That's my question.
No, Maharaj is asking that.
He is asking you who has to that observer.
I don't know. कोणी कोणा जाणला शहराला कोणीतरी जाणलं जाणे जाणला वय काय
Ishvara is thousands of years old. Somebody knows him. Now, what is the life of that knower? One who knows Ishvara, how old is he?
जाणणार त्यांचा अमल करून असला पाहिजे का
The knower of Ishvara must be prior to Ishvara. Older than Ishvara.
पण जे तुम्हाला जाणवलं त्याच्या अगोदर तुमची हजेरी आहे ना तुम्ही बघितलं नको
Whatever you know, you must be prior to that, isn't it? Only when you are, you know.
आजच्या दोघात सगळ्या दिवसांनी
बऱ्या दिवसांनी
चौकशी एकदा तरी झाले पाहिजे असं कोण आहे हो खास चौकशी एकदा कोण आहे
Is there anyone who has found himself at least once?
All I could say is true, but then I feel that I'm not answered. Who observes the observer? Is it the I am that observes the observer?
I am itself is the observer.
काय म्हणजे
आपण असल्याची जाणीव हीच काय सगळ्याचं निरीक्षण करते की नाही
कोणाला आहे ती
Now who has this I amness?
I wasn't going to touch it again.
प्रत्येकाकडे आहे आपण असल्याची जाणीव प्रत्येकाकडे
दुसऱ्याला सांगू नका सोडू नका
You talk about yourself. You have.
Okay, so everyone has I have it.
तिच्याकडे आहे म्हणे आपण असल्याची जाणीव तिच्याकडे आहे
तुम्हाला तुम्ही जाणीव कोण ओळखतो
Now who knows this I amness? Your I amness, who knows?
I myself I
मी
think.
मीच जाणते मी मलाच माझ्या आपण असल्याची जाणीव आहे म्हणजे मी ओळखते ना
या जाणतो आहे जे जाणीवीला कोण ओळखतो आहे की नाही
Is there some knower of your I amness?
Apart from myself, no.
माझ्याशिवाय दुसरं कोण नाही माझ्याशिवाय
मी त्याचं ध्यान करतो
मेडिटेट ऑन दॅट
शब्दाने म्हटलं त्याने भाग तुला भंगावर पडलं काय
uttering some words you are not received it.
Of course not. I have not.
ते मान्य नाही पडलेलं म्हणून ध्यान कर That's why meditate.
That's why meditating.
बरोबर आमचं तोड बंद करायचं
It is that sometimes you feel like silencing him. You feel like asking something so that he is silenced.
Never.
नाही
Certainly, I'm not at all clear how to go about it. I'll be honest.
प्रामाणिकपणे सांगते की मला कसं काय हे करायचं हे अजून कळलेलं नाही
अजून मिळेलच म्हणजे का
Okay, at least now you begin going in the reverse.
But I have talked to many friends. They have found through the book I am there, as well as the assemblies here, that Maharaj's way is totally different from many other ways that we have seen. Though there may be some similarity of words or some concepts, in that different way, which is totally different, in order to expose that for our understanding, we are asking questions. Not to stop him, as you were saying, or we ourselves are stopped. We cannot find the way. We know this is something different, but we don't know how to go ahead. To take Maharaj's help, we are asking this. Because what he has said is totally different from what others have said.
आपण प्रश्न का विचारतो ह्याचं स्पष्टीकरण त्यांनी केलेलं आहे की आम्ही इतर ठिकाणी जे ऐकलेलं आहे आणि काय वाचलेलं आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा आपली गंगा अगदी निराळी आहे. त्यामुळे प्रश्न विचारायला लागतात समजून घ्यायला. You know very well that this style is totally different and nobody uses this style.
So that there is no knower of consciousness, but consciousness knows consciousness. I am knows I am.
जाणीव जाणीवेला ओळखते का म्हणून जाणीव जाणीवाला. येस.
एक मुलाला हाकामारी करतात कसा बरं करतो.
How can you call others if consciousness doesn't know consciousness? How can you call anyone else?
काय विचार करतो.
She asked further that nobody else accepting the consciousness to know the consciousness. Is that so?
There's no knower.
म्हणजे कॉन्शियसनेस सोडून दुसरं जाणता असं कोणीच नाहीये. जाणीव सोडून दुसरं जाणता कोणीच नाहीये.
आणि याचा जाणता तो कला ठीक आहे. जाणीव ही कला आहे. हिचा जाणता तो कला ठीक आहे. त्याच्यात कमी जास्ती कला बदलत हिचा कला बदलत नाही. कला आहे. समजा तुम्हाला पुन्हा आणखी जमतो. तुम्हाला माहिती नाही सत्याचं स्वरूप असं कोणी नाही आहे. पण असत्य पकडलं गेलं आहे. जन्मच मुली तिकडे बघत नाही लक्षाबद्दल. सांगा.
He says this consciousness is an ever changing state. It's a sort of a flux consciousness. Consciousness knows consciousness is all right, but the knower of consciousness is there, knower. Knower of consciousness is not in the field of consciousness.
Yes.
He is not having that kala. Kala means he is not that skilled. He cannot come in the domain of the skills of consciousness.
Yes.
He is out of consciousness.
हे दाखवतो गेलो. हे म्हटलं ते बदल कला.
तुम्हाला माहिती आहे.
And that is the truth, that knower is the truth. Nobody can know the truth. Then that knower cannot know itself because he is not in the purview of knowingness. The absolute cannot know the absolute. Because it's a non-dual state. In duality alone you can know somebody else. When I know somebody, it's a dual state. Since you cannot know the truth, you try to know the untruth. With untruth there is duality. You follow?
Yes. Yes.
So we can always know the untruth. Therefore the truth cannot be known. It is beyond knowing.
Is the untruth then?
आणि आपण असं जे जाणीव हे असत्य आहे. आपण असं जी जाणीव
अनित्य आहे.
अनित्य. He says it is not permanent. It is time bound.
तसं म्हटलं नाही म्हणून. तसं आहे तसं. तसं नाही म्हटलं.
He gave a better word.
Truth is only the eternal. Untruth is non-eternal. Be knowledgeable, you are full of wisdom, but ask such a question and clear your entire doubts so that you are not required to come again to this place to clear your any doubt. With the charge of the cancer, I am completely now detached from this. I am some chiefs have introduced these two glorious concepts, worldly life and spiritual life. Spirituality. Without a note of caution here. Here you talk, it's all right. But don't go outside and talk this thing. You will get beaten there.
He's asking about Gandhi.
For an unborn child, all weather is of the same type.
You must recognize that childhood consciousness, whatever that consciousness is there, it is childhood only. Since childhood, it is there. You have to recognize that I am not that.
मी जरी बरा झालो तर ते विश्वामित्र मानतो. बोला होयाचे आलो त्याच्यामुळे मी होय आहे तो कोणत्या वाद्याला बघितले पाहिजे.
पुन्हा आपण तुम्हाला ऐकून या
सगळं झोपून नाही काम तेच मी आहे घाला पण कुठे मी नाही. मेहरबानी होती मी मिळवता
तुम्ही जिल्हा भरती त्याच्यानं मी अमका मिळून तुम्ही जिल्हा भरती कोण जिल्हा भरती गेला तो शेवटी मला कळेल नाही त्याने पाहूया आपण आपण व्यायाम आवडलं आपण तो आपण तुला समजून तुला आपण तो आपण जाणून झाले
And it is felt, I am. It's felt. Because of certain actions of certain persons, the body formation together with that I am in dormant condition appeared. That is shouting I am. But I as absolute, I am not that. From the absolute standpoint, I am not that which shouts I am. This I am is the product of certain action. This I am is the product of this food essence body. That I am not. Absolute state always creates without any gadgets, without any help, without any action. This I am is there because of certain action, because of the food essence body. This type of I am which depends on so many factors, that I am not. I the absolute am not. I always create without anybody's effort. I ever exist, eternal. That I am. Not this I am. This now shows I am, because of the body.
सिंगल आहे पण ते तुमच्यापेक्षा तुम्ही सगळ्या लोकांना सांगू नये
Although you understand what I say now, don't propagate this or don't tell anybody else to all and sundry. You understand what I mean exactly. You try to realize that. A stupid fellow or say an uncouth fellow, but he knew the medicine, certain medicine for certain disease. And what was that medicine? He used to pick up the droppings of a dark pig or wild boar in the jungle. And out of the droppings, he used to prepare certain medicine and give it to certain person for treatment. So those people used to become well. So now, their well-being out of sickness is due to what? Due to that medicine. Medicine is the cause of their well-being. It doesn't mean that the droppings of that wild boar is that person who is now well. Although his well-being is due to that. Similarly, he says, this I amness is due to certain action, this I amness. Because of the result of this body. But I, the absolute, am not this.
17th October 1980 morning.
Yes.
Made his words drop into me very quickly.
Yes.
I don't know where they dropped. Wait. I know they dropped.
आपल्याला रोज पाहून शांत बसून माझ्यावर जो परिणाम झाला आहे माझं सत्व गेलं हरवलं आणि आज कुठे पडलं मला माहिती
Maharaj told me to meditate on I am without words. Later on, he gave me the mantra. So I don't know. If I am with the I am, what happens? Do I say that I am without words? Or do I have to use the mantra all the time?
महाराजांनी सुरुवातीला सांगितलं होतं मी हे जाणीव शब्दरहित मी ही जाणीव जी आहे त्यालाच पकडून बसा म्हणून आता मंत्र दिलाय तर ध्यान करताना आता मी मंत्र म्हणायचा का जाणीवर
मंत्राचा कसं जायचं
You repeat the mantra without vocal, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
He said you continue mantra.
Always, always.
Always.
त्या मंत्राचा हेतू अवगत होता.
The purpose or meaning of that mantra is same. The purpose of the mantra, objective of the mantra is same.
त्याचं ऐकत राहा. तुम्ही ऐकून ठेवा. नंतर मग तुम्हाला कसं वागायचं तुम्हाला.
Continue coming here. Continue coming here. Listen to the talk. Keep it in your memory. And in due course you will know how you should behave. How you should conduct yourself in the world. That will dawn in you spontaneously.
ऐकल्याप्रमाणे तुम्ही आहात. ही एक बाजू आहे. आजपर्यंत आपल्याला म्हणतात ती एक बाजू आहे. तुम्हाला कोणती वापरायची ती वापर.
According to the meaning of mantra, according to what Maharaj is saying, the meaning of that is you are. That conveys to you that you are. Earlier you had also your own concept that I am like this and I am like that. Use whichever you want, whichever identity you want to use it. You follow? One identity was before you came here that I was like this, I am this, like that. That was one identity. So Maharaj, he tells you what you are. So you have got two identities. Use whichever you want.
अनावृत्ती आहे. आत्मा मनावृत्ती नाही. हे लक्षात ठेवावं.
Body, identification with the body means you are a human common man or human being. But actually you are is the Atman, the self. That is not the body. When you embrace the body, you are like an ordinary man.
मानव आहे. आत्माला मानवाची आत्मा मानव याची काही नाही.
Body defines your human identity as a human person. But the Atman, the self, does not identify with the body. Having got these two identities, behave as you like, as you want.
Now that I'm with Maharaj, it appears I don't, it's just something by itself, all the way.
या तुम्ही महाराज सांगितल्यात आहे त्या तुम्हाला असं वाटतं की माझं ही देहाची जी माझी ओळख आहे ती पडत चालली आहे.
म्हणून पण देह राहील ओळखीमध्ये म्हणजे देवाचं राहील देह काही आजकाल आम्ही ओळखीमध्ये बदल.
Your identity inside will change. The body is not going to drop down.
No.
You will understand that I am not the body. This internally you will understand. You know, body will remain. Body will be available to you for your common for your use.
आता जवळ बघा